What's up, guys? Now, AI has been a thing for ages, but it's gotten really, really smart now, and so people pay attention to it more. But one thing that a lot of people have started to realize is that AI is getting really good quotes, really good at making things that humans make. For example, pictures and paintings and, I don't know, music, I guess. The point is, today we're talking about a certain AI website that makes music called Suno. Now, if you don't know what Suno is, yes you do. It's responsible for the Stafford Gambit song that Markiplier likes. It's also, I think, responsible for all of the Inside Out, freaky Inside Out 2 song. Get your freak on, get your freak on.
What you're seeing on screen right now is the Suno website. Now, I have used it before, but, hey, whoa, hey, don't hate me. I have used it, but only to make songs that I'm not releasing as my own for monetary value. I used it because I write lyrics sometimes and I wanted to know what it would sound like, yada yada. Anyways, this is the Suno website. Now, since we're talking about lyrics, if we just write a description for a song, we go like, a song about Vegeta saving the world. We give it a prompt, a song about Vegeta saving the world. If we click the create button and give it some time, it's gonna write lyrics, every other instrument that's in a song, and it pops out 2 of them. Wow, look at that. Sane Hero, Rock World Anthem. Alright, so while that generates, I'm gonna cut to when it generates. Okay, one song is complete. This one. Now, when it comes to lyrics, this is why I don't think AI is gonna surpass human lyricism for a good bit. Let's read some of these right now. In the sky so high you can feel the thunder. Vegeta's power makes you stop and wonder. A prince with pride and a heart full of fire, facing down foes that threaten our desire. This is a poem I could have written at age 4. And this is like the peak it'll go. This is as good as the AI. This is as good as AI will get so far. This is the best lyrics that Suno could ever make. And by the way, when I tell you that you get 2 songs, 1 generation, the songs both have the same lyrics, but they sound different. They just have different instrumentals and a melody or whatever. Anyways, these are the lackluster lyrics you will get with every Suno song that you generate with nothing but a prompt. Now, there is a custom mode that we will get into, but since we've generated these 2 songs, let's just listen to it. Let's hear how good of a song Suno could make. Okay, we have something new that not even I knew. Alright, so you can hear the vocals right now. They sound really robot-esque. They don't sound really normal, like a normal human, unless you had that guy have a voice effect or they were doing something. One thing I've never considered is that sounds like Vegeta. I'm not sure if you can hear it or not. It sounds like the AI is trying to do an impression of Vegeta, which is something I've never seen before. I've messed around with Suno for quite a bit. It's been I think a half a year since I've been messing around with it. And I've never heard it ever try to copy someone's voice, so that's new. Does it sound like Vegeta? Not really. It sounds like the voice that you would hear in those, the funny voiceovers that you hear on like Instagram or whatever, but it sounds nowhere near like the voice actor for Vegeta at all. And so we can rule this out. This is not replacing people anytime soon. Let's hear the second one. Alright, this one doesn't attempt to mimic Vegeta's voice at all, which is cool. As you can tell, this song sounds nothing like just... It doesn't sound that good. Like, if someone covered it and redid the instrumentals, it would sound way better. But right now, it's poo-poo doo-doo. It's really bad. And so, on the topic of... Well, see, let's experiment here. So, since we had this one have, you know, a voice that sounded a lot like Vegeta, let's do something bad. Let's try... Someone's calling me right now. Hello?
Hello?
Say hi to the camera.
What's good?
I'm making a video about AI music right now.
Oh.
And how poo-poo doo-doo it is. It's bad.
Send me the video when you're done.
Of course, I will.
Okay, God bless.
Okay, God bless. Have fun at lunch.
Subscribe.
Yeah! Yeah!
I know, I'm just so good.
Dude, you're a natural. Anyways, let's do something bad. We're gonna, in the prompt, we're just gonna do a Panic at the Disco style song about getting drunk. Now, because I mentioned Vegeta in the last prompt, it just kind of took that and it tried to mimic the vocals. So I wonder if I were to use an actual band's name in the prompt, will it try to mimic their vocals? And if it does, then, you know, this leads to the, like, oh, well, you're just gonna make music and pretend it's them, and it gets into, like, a copyright thing. But, you know, if it's really bad, I don't think we have to worry about anything. So while this loads, let's look at the custom feature, where you can enter your own lyrics. Now, these 3 songs up here, I wrote myself. The lyrics, at least. I wrote all of these. I wrote all of this. I wrote all of this. And, you know, did it, and you can enter a style too. So you can enter your lyrics, you can enter a style of music, you can give it a title right here, and you can choose a persona, but I don't pay, so I can't do that. That's a paid feature. And, you know, there's a little issue here. See, if I were to just copy paste the lyrics of an already existing song into Suno, there's nothing that stops me. What genre of, you know, we'll just do rock. And we're gonna call it Drunk Suno. There's nothing stopping me from stealing other people's lyrics and just making a new song out of it. A good song? Probably not. But is it still someone's work that I'm using as my own? Yes, it's blatant copyright theft or whatever. Anyways, one of these songs, both of them loaded, so let's take a listen. song is really bad. Like, you could hear that and go like, wow, this song sucks. Which is why I don't think it's gonna, like, take over the music industry anytime soon. Because this sucks. This is the worst. I hate this song. Let's listen to the other one. It sounds better, but, like, even in the, like, you can hear that it's just, like, it sounds off. Like, listen closely. It sounds bad, and you can tell it's not human. And that's just it. It sounds bad, and you can tell it's not human. Now, since we were on the topic of stealing work and claiming it as your own, I found out something. So, you see this little button right here, upload audio? This basically means you can either record audio, which I might do. I might do that. You can record audio, or you can select your own audio files. You can input your own audio files, and Suno will continue the song. So you can only put up to 30 seconds worth of music or whatever, and then Suno will take that song and it'll extend it, and it mimics the voice. I'm gonna put up, before we do that actually, and so you're probably thinking, hey, wait a second, doesn't that mean you can upload 30 seconds of an already existing song and have an AI make a totally new song out of it? Yes, you can do that, but not very easily. See, there is a copyright filter on it, which means if you upload a song that already exists, it won't let you continue it. But if you slow that song down and then you upload it, it just is fine for some reason. For example, I used the song Teeth by West Ghost. And I uploaded a slowed version of it because the sped version wouldn't work. And it let me make a song out of it. I'll play some of that right now. Why must I wide awake? It sounds bad, but you can get around the copyright filter very easily. Now, about that copyright filter, it's also kind of really bad because the filter, I think, scans through Spotify only and checks for already existing music, which means if you upload a song that is not released but is a fully fledged song, you can still make a Suno version of it. I did this with like an unreleased Panic at the Disco song. I'll use Bittersweet as an example. Bittersweet is not on Spotify because it was a deluxe album release only, which means if you have the deluxe vinyl for Vices and Virtues, Bittersweet and Kaleidoscope Eyes, and I think one other song is on that list. But because it's not on Spotify, Suno doesn't recognize it as an already existing song. And so I'm going to play a little segment of what the song should sound like. It goes up to 30 seconds. I won't play the full 30 seconds. The clip you can enter only goes up to 30 seconds. I'm going to play you the segment that the clip cut off, and you're going to hear what it's supposed to sound like. Oh, I'm just a crook with no intent or stash. Here's what the Suno version sounds like. Oh, I'm just a crook with no intent or stash. You can clearly hear that it's trying to mimic Brendan's voice, but it just sounds robotic and off. But that's still scary because you're just blatantly stealing another song. And the instrumentals sound kind of similar too. Like, it's not like it took that song and it turned it into some like lo-fi hip-hop or whatever, even though the original genre was whatever that genre is. It sounded like a continuation of the song, which means as this progresses, it's gonna sound unnoticeable because there's no way that you can protect that song. That's just the thing I noticed. Our song's finished right here. We're gonna listen to the one. Here's the one that I put the lyrics the already existing lyrics into a song. Let's see what it produced.
Just one drink, gonna keep it mellow. Responsible night for a polite fellow. Say hello to my friends and comrades. Don't tend to offend, so I say perhaps just 2 drinks as a social courtesy. We can. I think that I might be beautiful. Just 5 drinks, fucking treat myself.
And you can hear right there, the guy has trouble singing. Like, that's one detection you can hear in a Suno AI song. They stumble on their words all the time. Now, let's hear the other one.
Don't tend to offend, so I say formal get-together times. Proceed with it to work, but I can get better than usual. I know they're jealous.
It sounds bad. That's about all I have to say. The music sounds bad. The lyrics that Suno makes itself are really bad. You can get around the copyright filter, and you can just extend songs that aren't on the filter for some reason. I'm really curious what would happen if I uploaded my own audio.